Hello kids, it's me again, back with another video. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to make another video about Jimmy Snow after my previous one. I just kinda assumed that that particular instance was a blip in an otherwise mostly unproblematic YouTube presence, but boy, I was wrong. So wrong. I was recently made aware that our pal Jimbo had made a 57-minute long rant about Rachel Oates, detailing the breakdown of their friendship around late October of last year. And much to my surprise, Gabbie Hanna was at the center of it all. So here's the thing, Jimmy and Gabbie are friends. Believe me, I was surprised as well. Apparently, their friendship began some time ago because Gabbie was interested in his atheism content and reached out to him. According to him, they're not that good of friends, not as close as him and Rachel were, and yet, despite Gabbie's track record, he chose her over Rachel. Here's what I mean. Sometime before Rachel's second video on Gabbie's poetry, you know, the one where Gabbie sent Rachel a copy of her book in anticipation for her to review it, Jimmy told Rachel to go easy on her because of Rachel's mean comments in her first video, and all the hate comments towards Gabbie that happened as a result of it. Rachel said she wouldn't sugarcoat her review of Gabbie's poetry. Jimmy thinks she's in the wrong for that. Here's the thing. Firstly, Jimmy didn't even know Gabbie sent Rachel her book and encouraged her to review it until Rachel told him. Gabbie seems to have left that out of their conversations. Why? Well, I'm not gonna speculate, but we all know Gabbie doesn't like Rachel. There could be a myriad of reasons for this omission. Jimmy was only aware that Rachel was gonna do another review. And, most importantly, Jimmy didn't even watch the first video. Jimmy was so certain that Rachel, his friend, was being needlessly mean in her video about Gabbie, his other friend, but he didn't even bother fact-checking that because, wait for it, he doesn't care about poetry? That makes no sense to me at all. If one of my friends told me that my other friend was speaking negatively about them in a video, I would watch the video, especially if the friend that told me was a known liar. Here are some other lowlights of this nearly hour-long video. Jimmy said that his channel was suffering from this incident as if he's the main victim in all of this. Way to make it about yourself, buddy. A week ago, the YouTube channel BWC2 uploaded an interview with Rachel where she speaks about her beef with Gabbie Hanna following the BuzzFeed article that came out. In the interview, Rachel says Jimmy reached out to her and told her Gabbie was going to be super upset about her next review. In reality, Jimmy said that Gabbie was, quote, messed up in anticipation for the video, meaning she was looking forward to it. It was a simple misunderstanding. Rachel acknowledges this, and so does Jimmy. People saw this interview and, understandably, started unsubbing from Jimmy and leaving comments on his videos about it. Weirdly, he makes the decline of his channel out to seem like it was Rachel's fault, when in reality it was his, and Gabbie's. I mean, people were already steadily leaving his channel after his pivot away from atheism content and his amazing response to criticism surrounding his new show, so I'm not 100% sure Rachel is fully to blame here. Jimmy defends his friendship with Gabbie Hanna by saying he's friends with way more problematic people, which, you know, yikes, and that more people should be friends with problematic and controversial people because we could change them. Firstly, it's not our job to change the behavior of problematic people. That's their job. If you're going into a friendship with someone who may be problematic with the intention of fixing them, sorry, you're not a good friend. I do agree that we should be willing to interact with people who have differing opinions from us, but a friendship with the intention of fixing the person? Yeah, nah. Even after all that's happened, Jimmy still hasn't watched any of Rachel's videos on Adultolescence and Dandelion, Gabbie's two poetry books, because, again, he doesn't care about poetry, so why would he? Which is an incredibly selfish stance to take when two of your friends are feuding and you don't have the whole story. This entire situation could have been avoided if Jimmy just watched the videos. Seriously, it's literally the least he could do. To me, it seems like Jimmy didn't value Rachel's point of view in the situation and foolishly decided to just believe Gabbie Hanna, who is, again, a known liar who very much does not like Rachel Oates, at face value. Surely he would have seen that Gabbie has some kind of ulterior motive in leaving out information that was pertinent to the situation. Surely. And then He claims him not watching the videos isn't at all relevant to the situation, when this whole situation comes from the fact that he didn't care enough to get the facts of the situation. This is genuinely appalling. At the end of it all, Jimmy ends up blocking Rachel everywhere because she starts drunkenly subtweeting about him in a moment of desperation instead of talking to him one-on-one. Well, Jimmy, if you ever bothered to actually watch the dang videos and see that Rachel was in no way in the wrong, instead of believing someone who sent their fans to harass her, then maybe she would want to talk to you. But, you know, it didn't turn out that way, I guess. So, since Jimmy's video came out, he's disabled likes and dislikes as well as comments, which tells you that he knows he's in the wrong for this. I suppose his ego just won't let him admit that. And yeah, he's hemorrhaging subscribers. But does that really matter when you straight up betrayed one of, as you say, your closest friends? For Gabbie Hanna of all people? Gabbie Hannigan? The monster who's been there all along? Come on. And yeah, Jimmy, this does seem uncharacteristic of you. But hey, maybe you've been this way all along and we're just really good at hiding it, a la Creepshow art. Have fun with your sometime show. Yeah, that's all I've got for today. Sorry if I left any details out, but these were the ones that stuck out to me the most. Follow me on Twitter, donate to my Ko-fi, check out my latest Medium article. It's about Ellen Pao and the Reddit revolt of 2015. See you guys next time.